What's going on, guys? I am back with the Bossy Beaver in a basket, and we're going to dive right into messages from the Divine Masculines. Universe, please provide clarity to those who will find this reading. Let's see what's going on with your Divine Masculines. What do they want to communicate to you? If you found this reading, what does your masculine want to communicate to you? Okay, guys, I'm drawn to these three cards here. Okay, so we have here, no amount of vacationing with this karmic will erase the divine feminine. Okay, so you may have a divine masculine who could be trying to distract themselves right now. I feel like they're trying to get a reaction out of you. Okay, maybe you two could be in separation, and usually that's when you'll find that something drastic goes on behind the scenes with a lot of your masculines. They go from connecting with you really deeply to all of a sudden making it seem like that never existed. All of a sudden they're in another country, vacationing with, it could be themselves. It doesn't have to be another partner, but it just could be karmic people in general. And what I mean by that is anything to distract themselves from feeling. Okay, it could be a lot of people who are materialistic, people who may just kind of love living in that fast-paced kind of life. A lot of risk-taking, just really living in the moment without any care or thought for the long term, okay? And that's what I feel like many of your masculines could be surrounded by at this time, but I do feel like it's because they're trying to get a reaction out of you. If you're the feminine, you might have triggered them in some way. I feel like this energy of like not taking any bullshit, maybe you triggered them. I'm hearing with your attitude, I hear a lot of you have a hot mouth. Your mouth it gets you into trouble sometimes, but at the same time, it's something that you use for your protection as well. Okay, so I feel a lot of masculines, they're feeling really deeply for you, okay? I don't know if you two have communicated or about intimacy or have been intimate. Or just kind of you've had experiences around being intimate with one another. They could be missing that, okay, or feeling in love. It's like what I'm getting is somebody who's had that experience with you. It did make you guys bond a little bit more deeply, and getting to know each other, as we know from the romance angels, you reveal deeper parts of yourself, and I feel like something happened. You two might have triggered one another within getting to know one another, revealing something that caused triggering, and it caused your masculine to go off in a different direction. But I'm hearing like they miss you, okay? When you stopped reaching out, I started to self-isolate, and that's why I'm saying no amount of vacationing with anybody is going to erase the energy of the divine feminine or what it is they're currently feeling for you, because I do feel like a lot of your masculines are running, and believe me, when you two have conflict, it does affect every other part of their life, okay? They could be distracted at work, just not sleeping right. It's on their mind, even if many of you feel like they don't care, they're done, like whatever the case is. When they block you or when they run in this way and it's like all of a sudden you see them trying to act like they're happy after you two have had a really emotional kind of breaking apart, don't feel for a second that your masculines don't feel it emotionally, the separation from you. And if many of you have stopped reaching out, because I feel like if your masculines are pulling back, many of you let them pull back as far as they want to go. Okay, these are divine feminines who do not chase. And now I feel like a lot of your masculines are, even if they're self-isolating or vacationing or doing whatever it is they want to do, I'm hearing like don't let the pictures fool you. They could be vacationing, yes, but drowning themselves in alcohol or food or sleep. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. But they're having regrets about doing what it is they're doing, because I do feel like they're self-isolating or numbing themselves in some way, okay? I'll put this deck down for now. What I want to do is get some messages around why you two separated, okay? Why did you two separate? What was the purpose of that? What triggered the divine masculine to go running off into karmic energies? Okay, so we have change and we have courage. Okay, I do see this energy again of walking away or stopping communication, Divine Feminine. So maybe just just the whole energy of you walking off or blocking them or not answering their call when they tried to reach back out, or something about that has triggered them to the point where they want to like stick it to you. But in trying to stick it to you, they're left with feeling like they miss you. At the end of the day, they can't stay mad at you. This is a divine masculine who was stubborn, and now they're finding themselves in an energy of just not being able to forget you. Okay, something about you standing up for yourself. Okay, maybe it, like, because this card here is coming out, you have this masculine feeling all types of way because of your intimacy, Divine Feminine. I feel like it could have something to do with commitment or deeper commitment or sticking around more or being more present, or there could have been a conversation that came up around consistency. That's the word I'm hearing. Okay, and you're standing in your power because these are mature conversations here that you're having. Sun energy is masculine energy, so I feel like this is something that you may expect out of your divine masculines, and I feel like that is what triggered them. It's like the word commitment might have triggered them. The idea of committing to one person might have triggered them. This whole energy, I feel, came up at a time when you guys did have intimacy, and now your back is turned to them. Okay, so that's why you guys may be in separation right now. And I feel too, Divine Feminine, it could be hurting you to see your Divine Masculine going off in another direction, especially if they're off trying to fake it and vacation and put a smile on their face like everything's all good and they're happy. And yeah, I feel like this is your confirmation to like not waste any energy on that. Let's see what this card says. Okay, yeah, storm and unexpected, okay? Because it could be unexpected, especially if you guys were just really intimate with one another and then bonded deeply and then something triggered separation. And then you see this. It could be causing like unexpected tower moments for you. I'm hearing heartbreak. I really do feel like a lot of shock, but I'm hearing don't be triggered by the things that you're seeing, because it's your masculine here that's really experiencing the storm and the triggers, okay? Comfort zone, clinging to their comfort zone, clinging to things that they think feel safe when it's time to run from the connection. But I'm hearing that like it's not a good energy that I feel, okay? They could be drowning in emotions as well with the water over this person's face. I feel like you both are equally shattered by the separation that's occurred, especially since you guys were just intimate. You have this masculine feeling all types of way, and I feel like you both have been triggered when it comes to like connecting to another person, and it feels so intense and it feels so deep, and you don't want to do anything to F it up. You don't want to do anything to mess it up, and then it gets messed up and you're left feeling devastated because you miss the other person like crazy. That's what I feel like is happening. I feel like it's happening to both of you, but your masculines are the ones that really can't deal with it right now, okay? Like, what's their best course of action here in letting this energy pass? What's the masculine's best course of action? Yeah, look at that, guys. Longing and separation. They're like, I can't do anything right now. I don't have a best course of action. I'm longing for my divine feminine in separation. This is a confirmation for many of you that this isn't one-sided. Like, your masculines may be off, but don't be fooled. Okay, I'm hearing that a lot of you guys are seeing like, oh, pictures of them like out and about, they're by the beach or what, but what you guys aren't seeing is like them totally being shit-faced, smashed. You know, if they are with like karmic partners, for example, the karmic partners are getting just like the worst behavior and the worst version of this divine masculine right now, because like they're struggling with trying to have the truth come out. Okay, the more they intimately connect with you, and that's what I feel is kind of causing this shitstorm to happen with the storm and unexpected card here. Because you guys were intimate, now the separation and being away from each other and being apart, like it is really driving this masculine wild. Okay, what card was this? Yeah, the separation is really, really driving them wild. What's going on with the feminines? What's your best course of action when dealing with this? Higher self and activation. Okay, so I feel like just leave it alone. Continue to have the higher self activate through this kind of triggering that the masculines are going through. That's why I feel like many of you have your back turned to them. Like, I feel too like there's a bit of soul shock for being intimate with them and then having them act this way. A lot of you might experience that storm. It's unexpected, the soul shock, the heartbreak. But I do feel like all of this has or is serving a purpose here. In terms of taking the connection to the next level. And what I mean by that is this sort of realization here is happening between the two of you, just how deeply you feel for one another. Okay, again, I keep hearing to stress or emphasize, especially since you both have been intimate. This is affecting your divine masculines a lot more deeply than they thought it would. Okay, they are in love because of the intimacy that you guys have just previously exchanged, and now you guys are going through separation. They might be feeling that separation a lot more than you are. I'm hearing it's because, like, once they get that taste or that dose of you, divine feminine, it is really hard to not keep getting that physically. Okay, it's really, really difficult if it gets taken away or if it gets delayed, or I'm hearing they feel just like ambushed, and so that's why many of you may see them going to these kinds of extremes. But I'm hearing it's because they're hurting, bro. Like, they're hurting so bad, and it's so obvious. But that hurting comes from like this, oh, hurt so good kind of feeling, because they are really, really missing pieces of you, parts of you, divine feminine. All right, guys, so that's what I have for you for this short check-in. It was kind of saucy and spicy, I'm not gonna lie. All right, I hope you guys enjoy. Take care. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.